Hey everybody, welcome to the rebroadcast for everybody who's joining later. Hey Eliotiora, you're on. Thanks for joining. Sorry we're starting a little late today. So here's our new letter for today. This letter is called Mem. That's right. It makes the sound of the English letter M. See? Mem. And the letter Mem looks like a mountain with a little flag and a couple mountain climbers. The guy's dancing on the top. Tranquilize, you're late. Oh no, I'm gonna make you write lines. We just got started with our letters. Midian. Thanks, I'm glad you like the pictures. You like it? Okay, so we see that Mem looks like a mountain, complete with a flag. Little guy up there is dancing around. Okay, so back again to look at the real Mem without all the fun little pictures. And do you see the mountain in there? Thanks for sharing, followers. Thanks for the hearts. I'm sorry for you guys that have to be at work. Okay, there's the Mem with the little mountain. Okay, now Mem. Yes, Mem is the starting of my name also, so I'm very happy about Mem. But there's also a final Mem. That's right, you took the words right out of my mouth. There's also a final Mem. And the final Mem makes the same sound, hey Karen, at the end of a word. And this is what it looks like. Now, you guys might be thinking to yourselves, this looks a whole... yeah, lots of colors, hearts. They're so pretty. So this guy looks a whole lot like a different letter that we learned last week. And it is quite confusing. Yes, it's a square letter, but we don't want to think of it as a square or else we're going to get really confused with the Samach. The Samach we learned last week, and the Samach is almost exactly the same, except the bottom corners are rounded. That's right, it's a final letter like the final nun that we learned last week. You only find it at the end of the word. Thanks, Michael. Blessings to you too. Okay, so you see that it's rounded at the bottom. This is the Samach that we learned last week. And the way we're remembering the Samach is that it looks quite like a circle. Samach and circle. So now the Mem looks just like it, but the corners are very square. Sometimes in different scripts, you might see slightly different versions of this letter, but the different versions of the letter, you always have to pay close attention to the Samach and the final Mem. The final Mem will always be more square than the Samach. So sometimes it'll be more square or less square, but the final Mem will always be more square than the Samach. Yeah, this is it. You got it. Same letter, Howard. Just you're looking at my handmade one and your typed one. All right, everybody's saying hi to Said, so I'm going to say hi to Said too. Okay, wait a second. Sorry. We're looking back on the Samach to contrast it to the Mem, the final Mem. So this final Mem is only found at the end of a word. It's not a frequent letter, and when you're just there's a Samach and there's a Mem. So when you're reading through things and you're confused, just look around and you'll find a Samach and you'll find a Mem and you'll contrast them and you'll see that it doesn't matter what the what the font is that you're looking at, the Samach is always going to be more circular and the Mem is always going to be more square. Thanks, Buzzy for putting that. Okay, so we're going to look at our Mem again. That's right, S. Howard. Thank you so much for contrasting it on the different keyboards. I love it. That way you can really get a good contrast. So here's our Mem that we learned last time, or not last time, a minute ago. And our final Mem, all cornery. And to contrast the final Mem, we're looking at the Samach. It's got a very circular shape. Okay? And just for fun, we gotta see the little mountain one more time. Aren't those mountain climbers cute? Okay, next. Ready for the next letter? Any questions? I don't have any suggestions. I think they're all good. You can try out different ones and see which one you like best. I think I just took like whichever one there was, but maybe somebody else, maybe one of the amazing students, hey in Gaza, maybe one of the amazing students has a recommendation. Also, I have an Android, and I think I heard that like 80% of people on Periscope are using an iPhone, and we won't even start to talk about that in this house. This is an Android house. Okay, ready for the next letter? This is the letter Tet. It makes the same sound as an English letter T. Okay? Okay, now this is, you see, it might be that the reason I wanted to show the cute little Mem a few times with the mountain was because it was so much better than the Tet. But here comes the Tet mnemonic. Manishma hash. So the little Tet looks like a tail, and that's how we're going to remember what Tet is. But this kind of animal is, we're up for a vote what kind of animal this is, because I was focusing on the tail and like, yeah, what is that? I totally agree. But the point is, he's got a really cute long tail. Maybe he's a dinosaur. I was thinking maybe he's a kangaroo. I was really trying to make a rabbit, but a rabbit doesn't even have a long tail, so I don't know what I was thinking of. Skunk? Yeah, maybe it's a skunk. I think I'm gonna go with either kangaroo or dinosaur. Whatever it's from Jurassic Park. I agree. Okay, but it's a Tet with a really long tail. Oh, yeah, he does look kind of sad. Oh, no. He's got a troubled tail. Yeah, maybe I could have drawn a teacup. I just think of tail every time I see it. Okay, so... Yes, you found it on the keyboard. La, you're here. Thanks, Judah Rogers. I like that you like the way of teaching, and I hope you all come every time. Here's our Tet. Really what? What, Midian? What really? Really, is it a kangaroo? Maybe. Yeah, it's kind of squished. Oh, feel good soon. It's not fun to be sick. I'm glad. You guys are so nice. Okay, so share on Twitter. Share the fun. Okay. Alright, I'll show it one more time and then we are never going to see this guy again. Thank you, Pretty Ann. Now we're back to this guy. Yay! Thanks, you prophet. Think tranquilize. Thanks, abide and seek. Tet. When Hebrew letters, you always start from the top. So you're starting from the tet up here, and you're going up and around. Kangaroo or something from Jurassic Park. Okay, so we've got our mem, and we've got our tet, and we've got our final mem that is different from the samach because it is very square corners. And if you just focus more on the samach, and you focus on the samach being circular, then you will remember the difference between the samach and the tet. And okay, maybe it's a T-Rex. Okay, we're gonna get some words in. Are you guys ready for words? I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to slurp really loud. The kangaroo is happy to serve. Okay, Bustamante is ready. K2Z Hearts is ready. Tweezy's ready. Buzzian is ready. Li's ready even though she doesn't feel good. Slurp, oh no. Midian is all smiles. Okay, we're ready to go. Wait, you know who's missing? Oh, it's so hard to remember people's names when they're not really names. Okay, I'll think of it. Hey, you're on live. Good. Okay, I put you up with a hard word first, but I wanted to get a word that had the samach and the final mem. Whoa, Bustamante, awesome. K2HC too hard, great. Michael Live, you're on it. Okay, you guys are great. I am really proud of you. You remember the letter from last week. You remember the new vowel. You can tell the difference between samach and final mem. You guys are amazing. We're going to go through it for people that are catching up still. We've got the kuf. The letter kuf looks like a key. And that's how we remember that it makes a k sound, like the English letter K, key. The three little dots in a triangle make the vowel sound of eh. And we're reading a consonant and vowel combination, ke. The consonant is always on top and the vowel is always hanging out underneath. Well, not always, but we haven't done the exceptions yet. Ke. And then we've got the samach. We see that it's a samach because it's a circular letter. What didn't you understand? Okay, we're going to go over it a couple of times, and then you'll still tell me what you didn't understand, Eliotiera, Midian. The samach is circular, and it makes an S, English letter S sound. And then we're back to the vowel underneath that makes the three dots, the vowel, eh. The vowel you didn't understand? Okay, this vowel we did last week, the three dots make the English sound of eh. Well, any sound of eh. Like the English EH, I guess I was trying to say. Okay? And then the final mem is very square on the bottom. And depending on the font, you can always tell the difference between the samach and the mem because the samach is more circular. So here we're going to go. We're going to read it again. That's right, Maribel. You got it. Kuf. K. E. S. E. M. Kesem. Kesem. מה זה קסם? Kesem is magic. Kesem is a fun word. Okay, here's the kuf, and it makes a k sound. The e is the vowel hanging around under the consonant. And then the samach, and then the vowel hanging around under the consonant. So we've got ke, se, m, kesem. Did you get it, Midian? Tranquilize is getting it. Awesome. Okay, here's an easier one, but like a hugely popular biblical word that people use in English also. And kesem, got it on your keyboard, Buzzian. You're awesome. Okay, next. This is like the word of the... I don't know, of ever, forever. Oh, good. Yes, Bustamante. Yes, Michael Live. SCP-24, Hawaiian Brian. No question mark. It is man. Man. Buzzy-Ann, your keyboard changed it. We've got our mem that looks like a mountain. Our vowel that makes a ah sound. Our final long nun that looks like a nail. And we're reading man. What is man? It's not man like in English, it's man. Man is like manna from heaven. And in Hebrew, manna, what the Jews ate in the desert for 40 years, is man. And we're going to read the quote from the Bible. It is in Exodus 16:15. Vayir'u b'nei Yisrael vayomru ish el achav manhu. And the children of Israel saw it, and they said one to another, it's man. Twisi, if you missed a lesson, no biggie. You can go to learnhebrew.tv and catch it. Which letter did you miss? Ruth, kesem was magic. Kesem means magic. And man is manna. We'll show it again. Man. I don't think so. Oh, you mean man or manna? Man. Man is man. I don't know. I thought people in English, I thought people say it the same in English. Like manna from heaven is like bread from heaven, right? I don't know. I only know about the Hebrew. Okay, right? It's easy, right? Hebrew is a really easy language to learn to read, and that's why we're doing it in 6 weeks, 2 classes a week. It's just happening so fast. Okay, next. That's right. Howard's got it. Bustamante. Yes. Michael Live, I think your autocorrect got in there. CPT4, aluminum sidon. Tweesy. Michael Live's autocorrect got him again. Buzzy-Ann is not happy. Are you just not feeling good still? Okay, we're gonna walk through it. We've got our mem, looks like a mountain. Our ah hanging out under it. Our tet looks like a tail. Our vowel that makes the eh sound. And the hey on the end. Hey, house with a hole. So we've got our ma, te, ma, te. And the hey, it's not really silent, but you don't hear it very much because like how much can you actually like press the air out of your lungs at the end of a word to get the hey out? It's mate. And mate means a stick or a staff. And we've got another great quote. It's in Exodus, Shemot 7:12. Vayivla mate Aaron et matotam. And Aaron's staff swallowed their staffs. It's very dramatic. Very dramatic story. Okay, mate. Bustamante's got it on his keyboard. You and your mate. Yes. I bet the prophet has a mate. Okay, now we are going back to an easier word. So, if you're having a problem and you want to catch up. This is an easy one. And whoever wants to catch up, Wanda, you just talked about this last night at church. That's so cool. So now you know that you can read it in the original Hebrew. Next time you go to church, you can tell them. Okay, an easy one for Bazian. This is great. I love seeing all these pop up. Ma, 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 ma. This is great. We've got our mem, and the hey at the end. Ma. Yeah, the vowels are confusing, but we'll go back and review them, and maybe I'll make a little review paper. Did I do the vowels on my review paper? I'm going to look at it. If I didn't do the vowels on my review paper, pretty sure I did. Okay. Ma. Ma means what? Ma. Just what? Like, it's just a really easy word. Ma means what? Okay. So, for all the new people, just go to learnhebrew.tv. What? It means what? It really means what? That's what it means. What? Right. Okay. Ma shlomcha. Like, how, in that context, yes, pusamante ma. We got it. Ma equals what? It equals what? That's what it equals. It equals what? Okay, thanks Tranquilize for putting that up. Yes, aluminum sidon, as in the 4 questions, the manishtana. The 4 questions that we say at the Passover Seder. Exactly. Ma, you talking about, Willis? Okay, here's a new one. Yay! Kemach, kemach. Have you guys been practicing your ch sound? Okay. We've got our kuf that looks like a key. We've got our vowel sound. We've got our mem that looks like a mountain. And our thanks for inviting followers, Pajama. Awesome. We've got our vowel and chet. So, tranquilize hubby, you can get a good laugh. Kemach. Kemach. I'm proud of you too, Eliora. Okay, we've got kemach. Kemach. Okay? Guys, all those hearts, your fingers are probably getting tired, but I love to see it. I'm so happy to see it. It makes me feel like you're there, you're getting it, and yes, you got it. MNDDOK video, got it. Kemach. Kemach means flour. Flour as in wheat flour, spelt flour, buckwheat flour, flour. Yeah. I hate slurping on Periscope. You're listening while you work? Okay. Harsman not getting it? Okay, Bazian, I think that you need to review the vowels. And once you review the vowels, you'll be right on top of it. Because the letters all look like the pictures of the sounds that they make. Kemach is flour. Awesome. Back to the vowels. Yes. But there's so few of them, and half of them make the same sound as the other ones. So you just have to sit down for a couple minutes and review them, and then you'll just... Little Anne, I'm so happy to hear that. Lisa is missing? Yeah, often when you're reading in Hebrew, they won't even put in the vowels. They just expect you to guess them. But you'll kind of get an ear for it, and they're pretty easily guessable. What is Lisa's Periscope name? Maybe she's going to watch the replay. She's going to want to know that we missed her. Okay. Tour guide Aaron got Samach equals flour. He went to school in Israel even. His Hebrew is amazing. Bustamante, you've been great so far. Okay. Yeah, definitely practice, but it's a lot of just it's pretty guessable. If it wasn't pretty guessable, they would put the vowels. And sometimes you'll see there will be times when there'll be a word that's not guessable, and the vowels will be just in that word. If you're reading a book or a newspaper or online. Okay. We've got our kuf. That looks like a key. Totally. You guys just get it. You guys are amazing. Okay, we're going to go over it for the ones that are having trouble, but you guys look like you just got it. We've got our kuf that looks like a K. A key, I mean. Makes the sound of a K. Our vowel A. Our tet that looks like it has a tail. Ka, ta. And then our final nun that looks like a nail getting hammered down. Ka, ta, n. Katan, katan. And katan means little. Yeled katan, a little boy. Katan. Yeah, it makes an ah sound. Katan. Just like the one, there's another vowel that's just a straight line across, and it makes the same sound. Both of those. That's great. You should take pictures and share them on Twitter with us. I would love to see your flashcards. Michael Live, Katan, awesome. Okay. It's our last word. It's kind of a not fun last word, but we're going to do it anyway. I should have done it in a different order. Okay, Buzzy Ann, are you just repeating or did you get it? Hawaiian Brian got his, what's it called? Autocorrect. Okay, you guys got it. Okay, we've got our dalid that looks like a door. Da, and our final mem. You see the corners are not rounded. Dam. We're not pronouncing it like dam. We're pronouncing it like dam, because that's how we pronounce it in Hebrew. Dam. Dam means blood. I know, random word. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's a word that I chose to be the last wonderful word of the day. You almost got it, but you chose the resh instead of the dalid. You wrote ram instead of dam. Okay, now somebody was asking to see. Yes, dam is blood. Oh, thanks for making a connection. Tour guide Aram said it's not random. Dam is related to the staff because dam was a plague. It was not a fun plague in Egypt, and the Egyptians did not like that, and eventually they did. Okay, here's a spoiler. Spoiler alert, they let the Jews go. Okay. Okay, who was asking about this word? That's right, kesem. Okay, we got it. We went back to that. You want to do more? You want to read more words again? Or do we think we got it? Yes? Okay. So we did kesem. All right, you guys got man. Mansfield, Chris is hungry. Oh, EJDG, I'm glad you made it live. Tranquilize and Ruth got their autocorrect in there. Yep, mate. Mate means a staff. Ma. That's right. Pink Al Pink's not into it. She's like, meh, meh, no more of this. It's ma, ma. Oops. All right, we've got our words and our translations. Kemach. Kemach is flour. Amazing. All right. Wait. Yes. Dam. That's right. Dam means blood. Let's go back to katan for a minute. I think there was some confusion. It's katan, not karan. I didn't know if there were people's autocorrects who was jumping in there. And then I started to wonder. It's katan. Katan means little, right? Yeah, it was autocorrect? Okay, fine. Katan. All right, we got it. You guys are on it. You've got 2 new letters to add to your repertoire. H. Bustamante, you almost got it. The last letter is a different letter that we haven't learned yet that is longer on the top than the final nun. Kazian is going to practice her vowels, and we're going to take a quick look at the letters that we learned to try to remember them very well for next time. And you can always catch up on learnhebrew.tv. Yeled Katan is a small boy. I have a Yeled Katan in my house who I spend a lot of time talking to. He talks a lot. He's almost 5. He's 5 next week. And talks a lot. In a good way. In a good way. Okay, where are our papers? First, we are starting with the Mem. Yeah, he's totally bilingual. And Mem looks like a mountain. And our final Mem, which we're going to contrast with our Samach that is very circular. Samach is more circular than the Mem. Okay, and then last but not least. Oh yeah, this is great. I love when you compare and contrast the Mems and the Samachs. The final Mems and the Samachs. Yes, it's a final Mem. I'm sorry, I didn't make that clear. It's a final Mem. It's only found at the end of the word. And our Tet, that makes the sound of a T, looks like it has a Jurassic Park tail. Or a smushed kangaroo tail. You guys are amazing. Amazing, just amazing. Okay, so you want to know what letters we've learned so far? Don't show your keyboard. Keyboard is your friend. Okay, we did Bet, Gimel, Daled, Hey, Chet, Tet, Mem, final Mem, Nun, final Nun, Kuf, Samech, and the vowels we did Patach, Kamatz, Zere, and Segol. And we are like totally reading. And we're missing a couple vowels still. And we're missing some letters. And it's just a matter of moving forward and doing a little memory work. Bonus word? I don't know. What bonus word? What bonus word? All right, let's think. What's a good bonus word? Please? Please is bevakasha. Do we know how to say bevakasha yet? Or do you want me to write a bonus word? Do we know all the letters in bevakasha? No, we don't. Mora means teacher, but we don't know how to write mora yet either. Oh no. Okay. All right, I'm writing a bonus word. Okay, let's see. That's right. You guys got it. It's come. A kuf looks like a key, a vowel under it, and a final mem. Kam means like got up. Somebody got up. Either they got up out of bed, or they got up out of their chair, or they got up, I don't know. They got up. It's a good word, right? It's used it's used in a lot of different contexts. But yeah, it means got up. Great. It's like, yeah, Izaro, yeah, it's past, but you can use it in any way. Just we don't know all of the vowel combinations to do it in present and future yet, but we'll get there. It was kind of random. It was kind of a random word. Yeah, like get up, but we don't have all the vowels to put it in the right tense yet for get up, so we did got up. So thanks everybody for joining, and I'm really glad to get to know different people that are taking the class. It's really cool. It's really cool to see like the same people every week making progress and really learning, and it's just great. And like seriously, you guys, keep sending me your email. Like people are so much more comfortable being open with kind of like just opening up who they are when they're sending emails, and it's really nice to get to know you guys. So send me an email at learnhebrew.tv@gmail. If you want to help with the project, you can put a link on your website if you have one and it's relevant. You can donate. There's a donate button on learnhebrew.tv. Share on Twitter, share on Facebook, share with your followers. Yeah, and thank you guys for joining. It's just really fun. I'm so happy you guys are really learning, and like, we're totally halfway through. You're awesome. You guys are great. All right. Have a good night, everybody.